Good afternoon, Siddharth. My name is Ashok Acharya. I'm the Region Director for Veeam, covering India and the SAARC region. I just want to start off by giving you a brief overview as to what Veeam as an organization is. We're a 10-year-old startup with headquarters in Switzerland, with revenues of close to $720 million, 235,000 customers worldwide, presence in 65 countries. And in India, we have been operating for the last 5 years. So this is just a snapshot on Veeam as an organization. We are primarily into the availability space.
So my first question to you is, what are the latest trends shaping enterprise data center industry in 2017 and beyond?
That's a very interesting question, Siddharth. See, today with the digital economy booming, what has happened is a lot of people are using smartphones with a lot of applications. So there is a lot of data. IDC predicts that by 2025, 180 zettabytes of data is going to be used worldwide. So that's a very, very big number. So just to give you a snapshot, 180 zettabytes is 180 followed by 21 zeros. So that's a big number. So because data is becoming very, very crucial, what happens is there's a paradigm shift as to how companies have to manage their data today. Because the traditional brick and mortar business is no longer going to be valid. All the enterprise customers have to move. There should be a paradigm shift from the current way of doing business to the internet way of doing business. So there is a need for availability all the time. IDC also predicts that in 2019, $2.1 trillion is going to be spent by enterprise customers for data center operations. So that's a big, big value. And why it is important? Because data is going to be the core of business. Today, customers are using data to get the intelligence of the customer's usage pattern. So I will tell you why data is very important for enterprise. So we all know what Uber does, right? So the valuation of Uber today is $60 billion. So why is it $60 billion? Because Uber controls the data of the supply, that's the drivers, and the buyers, that's the customers who are using the taxi drive. So there is a paradigm shift as to what Uber is doing with their data. Likewise, if you see automobile sector, gone are the days when we used to just use car to go from point A to point B. Today, the automobile sector has got a paradigm shift. Today, all the cars come with Wi-Fi. They have more computers in them than most of the offices worldwide. And you can, going forward, you can see driverless cars from Tesla and other companies. So that's what's happening to today's data centers.
What is Veeam's contribution to Indian digital economy?
So the Indian digital economy, the government of India is investing quite a bit in terms of digitalizing, all the public sector and government sectors. So there is a lot of investments happening with smart cities. So we are working with, most of the tier 1 partners who are bidding for these projects. And we also work with our ISV partners like Cisco, Microsoft to see how we can participate in winning these projects. So we do believe that, we had a strong role to play, especially in the backup space in this segment.
So what are your business strategies and future roadmap for India?
I'm just 1 year old with Veeam. So I see a huge potential for Veeam in India. And we are seeing a lot of customers calling us to evaluate our products. So we are expecting 100% growth in terms of revenue. We are also building a strong channel ecosystem. So currently we have around 65 channel partners in India. The goal is to reach around 150 partners by end of FY17. So that's a long stretch, but we're getting there. We have invested a lot of in this market. So in terms of resource and offices. So we have a very strong presence in India, and we'll get there to the 100% growth.
What are the strategies to improve customer satisfaction?
Veeam is rated as the best customer support organization worldwide. So we are proud that we are rated highest in terms of customer satisfaction. Our customers love us, and that is visible with our renewal rate. So 85% of our customers come back and renew our software every year. So we strongly believe that customer comes first, and we go all out to ensure that customer is happy, and we go in depth to understand what is their pain areas. We understand their requirements. We propose the right solutions to them. We offer them after sales support. So we are there whenever they need us. So customer support is a very important aspect in terms of growth for Veeam in India.
What are the top challenges in doing business with Indian customers?
See, India is a very dynamic market, and Indian customers are very, very smart. Unlike other regions where people just send an email with a commercial code and you get POs, Indian customers are very smart. Okay, yes, Veeam is a leader as per Magic Quadrant in Gartner, but Indian customers still want to evaluate the product. They do a thorough evaluation of the product, see if our solutions meet their pain areas, and then take a decision. Second thing is Indian customers are a bit price conscious, so we have to be very, very conservative in terms of pricing. So they want the best at the least pricing. So these are the challenges we see, but we also understand that whenever they see a value, Indian customers invest. So the best part is if we articulate as to how our solution addresses their current needs, they're ready to pay premium. So that's what we do all the time. So we never face these challenges, but yes, we often get some customers where have these challenges.
How the new Veeam availability suite V10 is going to make difference in enterprise data management?
So, Veeam started off by doing backup only for the virtualized environment. So we had a very strong relationship with VMware and Microsoft. So whenever there is any virtualization, we are the preferred vendors for backup. But we never had a presence in physical backup. So in V10, we are launching backup for physical also. So now what will happen is, we are not getting bits and pieces from customers. So when I go to an enterprise customer today, I have the complete solution. So I can back up his virtualized environment, I can back up his physical environment, I can back up his risk platforms. So we have the complete solution with V10. So it doesn't have to be a piecemeal solution. Initially, we just used to focus on the virtualized environment. Now, we can go back to our customers and tell that, we have the complete solution for his backup requirements and ensure that, he has got availability of his data. So Siddharth, India is a very important market for us. Veeam management team has invested quite a bit to grow the India market. They see true potential. There are two markets the Veeam management team has identified, that is India and the UK. And we continue to make a lot of investments in this market to see the 100% growth what we're aiming at. The potential is there. We have the right team, the right people, the right channel ecosystem. So to get there. Thank you very much.